Oh yeah, we're back in it today, boys. Okay, here's the deal. Every year, my friends go to this beach house that his family owns, and pretty much every year we go... No, wait, not every year. The last couple of years we've gone, we end up playing poker, which is a lot of fun. So, I was supposed to go to the beach house again, and we were going to play poker, I assumed. And so I had this brilliant idea. Hey, I'm going to the beach house tomorrow. Let me just make a quick poker set in the night before I'm supposed to go. So I went to Walmart and bought a poker set, and then I set off on this whirlwind adventure. It took about 5 or 6 hours to make straight through. I started with the part that would be definitely the hardest. I hand customized 52 individual cards. Yay! The work on the cards, please believe me, is not indicative as to what my actual artistic talent is. It's indicative of me having to do 6 hours worth of work before I went to... Yeah. So anyway, I just made a bunch of cards that, for the most part, they are decorated sort of based off of the graffiti and stuff that you might find around the Fallout worlds, and then there was a lot of other stuff that I just made up and threw in there because I thought, it might fit. And I wanted the box itself to look like it's been kicking around the waste. Like maybe there's this mysterious person who has this, and they're just traveling all across the United Wastes, and is offering to play poker with people, and he allows them to like decorate the cards and sign the box and stuff like that. Thinking back on it, a lot of the stuff that I've put in this is New Vegas based and Fallout 4 based, which is really interesting considering that Fallout 3 is my favorite one. I also really like Fallout 1 and 2. But yeah, I'm just going about making the thing look super duper and big old. Making something that is not dirty look very dirty and old is a ton of fun. Just in case you didn't know. Oh god, those Gek letters, I forgot. I tried making it look like, I guess, what I thought a Gek would look like, but the letters, and especially the blue color I chose for it, ended up looking like SpongeBob's jellyfishing net case for Old Reliable. I thought it was very funny. So then my main aesthetic, or my main brain zone for the aesthetic was that I wanted this, sure it's kicking around the waist, but I wanted it to be more Raider and Fiend based kind of thing, like the bad guys have it. And so yeah, just doing weird signatures or little things on it. You saw I put the orangey red primer for the rust paint. Later I'm going to put on a couple coats of the iron paint and then hit it with a rust activator, and then it rusts out and looks real neat. And this is my homage to Fallout 3, just writing Gary on it. That vault is so funny to me. For those who don't know, it's just a vault that, I guess, I don't remember the actual story, but I think they cloned one guy but they cloned him a lot. And so there's like 30 different people in that vault, and they're all hostile towards you, and they're all named Gary and then a number. So like Gary 29, Gary 14 kind of thing. And they run at you with knives and just laugh and say their own name. They're like, ha ha ha, Gary. And then when they stab you, they go, Gary. It's very funny to me. So yeah, I'm hitting with the rust activator now. Eventually that'll all rust up. Gary. Oh, it also came with these poker dice. I have no idea how you're supposed to play dice with poker, but I went around and exchanged all the dice for different pairs of usable dice, basically. That red one is from a set of Oogie Boogie dice from Nightmare Before Christmas that I got for Christmas last year, the year before, something like that. And that one that I'm drawing on now is a cube of rose quartz that I think my sister gave me. I have no idea where she got it. But this is a Monopoly die that I sanded down to look old. And then I found an old Monopoly die from when I was a kid, an old one. That was from like one of the fancy Monopolies that were themed. I think that was Disney Monopoly or something. Anyway, we're at the end now. This went by way faster than I remembered, considering it took so many hours to make, but I think it looks great. Wait, there's an entire chunk of video that was missing. Insert future me here, because apparently when I was recording the audio, I forgot to put in the clips of the video where I actually made things look old. So yeah, for a bunch of the chips, I just mix them some brown paint and water and then rub my hands all over them. And then for a lot of the cards, I did the same. I did a hand wash with some of the watery brown paint, and then I also made a sort of purpley dried blood colored paint and added a bunch of bloody fingerprints and stuff to some of the cards. And to the top of the lid, there's a big bloody handprint on the, I guess when you'll see it'll be the bottom right corner. This was me scraping up the insides, making it look all old. Then I'll go over it with some oldie looking paint. Same kind of colors, browny, reddy, yellowy, lighty, muddy kind of things. I can't believe I spent so long last night putting all these clips together, and then I completely forgot to put in the big important pieces. But that's life. So yeah, right now I'm taking my knife and I'm scraping across this plastic, velvet flocked plastic or whatever this is. Scratches it up real nice, and then I took my knife and I stabbed into the foam that keeps everything held down at the top. And then I started painting in some streaky streaks of some muddy nastiness. You know, people, and by people I mean nobody, wonder why I don't just make a script for these videos. And it's because if I'm reading off the script, it'll sound very monotonous, unlike now. But the trade-off is a lot of stuttering and stammering and mind-wandering. So enjoy. Enjoy that seltzer. This stuff really comes together when you start making it look dirty. It just ties it all in. I also hand numbered every single one of the 300 chips. Well, except for all the black ones, because we normally just do 1s, 5s, and 10s, but I did 1s, 2s, 5s, 10s, and then we have the black ones left over, so I just left those as sort of wild card things. Like, you can ascribe whatever you want to them. So yeah, I made this for my friend, and I didn't even get to play it with him, because the very next day when I was supposed to go, a tropical storm hit both of the places, both where the beach house is and where I live. So now it's just sitting on a shelf next to me. But that's okay, he didn't seem overly enthusiastic about it anyway when I told him about it. But that's alright. He works in mysterious ways. Nobody else seemed impressed by it either. Sometimes your 6-hour mad dash rush to try to surprise somebody and hope that they get happy turns into fruitlessness. And that's okay. Now we're at the end. You can kind of see under the R the purpley handprint. It's very subtle now. When I first put it on there, it definitely was not. Anyway, I want to thank you for watching and thank you for dealing with rambliness and yeah. Wait, it didn't put in the clip. Hold on, there's another clip I gotta put in here. And we're back again. For some reason, I knew I had a clip showing off all the different cards, but it didn't put it in. Something happened last night where it deleted a bunch of clips. Anyway, these are sort of close-ups of the various cards. My favorite one is probably that green one above This Water Ain't Pure one that says I could go for ballistic fisting or something like that. Good stuff. Anywho, that's a classic Watts Electronics joke right there on the bottom right. Oh god! It set media offline. Anywho, thanks for watching. It does look good in my opinion. I like it. I think it looks most swell. Thank you. Bye. Love you. Have a good day at school.